Hi guys, Drew here, back with another video, and in today's video, we talk about the St. John's Junior Caps on another episode of Drew Talks Caps. And we've got Games 3 and Games 4 to recap in today's episode, where the Caps, once again, go 500 in both of these games. They're able to win Game 3 and lose in Game 4. Not to spoil it for you, but you may already know, in case you're wondering. If you follow me on social media, you probably already know. So in Game 3, the Caps won 6-5 in OT with a big game in that one. But then in Game 4, the Caps lost 7-1. So I'll recap Game 3, then I'll talk a little bit about Game 4 as well. So in Game 3, I'm going to be honest, there's been a lot of games I've been to this year with the Junior Caps, and this one was probably the best one I've been to all year. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It was such a close game. My heart was going insane, like it was beating fast as the OT went by. It was actually double overtime. The goal was scored. The goals in this game, though, Andrew Vitch opened up the scoring. Charles Walsh, the defenseman, got a pair. He didn't score much this year, so it's nice to see him get a couple. Nolan Avery was a couple as well. One of those goals was a rocket. He was able to get a goal with like 1 minute and 30 seconds left, and then CBN was able to tie it back up to send that game to OT. And then in overtime, the overtime game-winning goal was actually a special one, as Noah Boland was able to capitalize and win for the Junior Caps. Noah Boland was he's an AP player that was called up from the Pinnacle Growlers after being eliminated from the East Coast Blizzard of the U18 Newfoundland League, I'll call. So he's been a really good player for the Junior Caps. Him and Ryan Daw have went into that role and played really well. Daniel Kearley made his Junior Caps debut in that game as well. He seemed to impress me a little bit as well. He has some nice skill and definitely could get his first goal in these next few games if it goes his way. But yeah, Noah Boland, OT winner. He was fired up heading back into the locker room, got his game puck post game as well. Special night for Noah. Nathan Hurley had a bit of a rough game, I'm going to be quite honest with you. He made 32 saves, don't get me wrong. Unbelievable amount of saves from Nathan. But he had an .865 save percentage. That's all right, but it isn't finals numbers, I don't think, at least. It was an all right game from Hurley. He still got his team the win, came really clutch in overtime, really nice few saves. But yeah, hopefully that can get a little bit up in the save percentage numbers. And there was also a fight in this game. I'll call it a fight. Owen Wright fought Jacob Kennedy of the CBN Junior Stars. Both of them got game misconduct for fighting, so it was technically a fight. And a pretty nice kill as well, as Owen Wright kind of got the guys riled up after that one, was able to bring the energy to the bench and get the guys the W. So overall, a really good game from the Junior Caps. They were able to capitalize, win 6-5 in OT, a statement win versus the Stars. And they kind of went out to CBN and CBN took the home advantage. They don't have home advantage, but they took the advantage to their home crowd as they're able to win 7-1 over the St. John's Junior Caps. The one goal in this game was scored by Winter, Jordan Winter that is, and it was on the power play. So a nice goal by Winter. And then, as I mentioned before, Hurley had a rough game in Game 3. Well, it kind of got even worse for him. Not only him in Game 4. 4 goals against on 23 shots in 8.52 save percentage, so not great numbers. Barrington came in relief of him, and he didn't do much better. In fact, he did worse. 3 goals against, 16 saves in 8.42 save percentage in relief of Nathan Hurley. I'm going to say that I think that Scott Kirby is going to be in net in Game 5. No offense to Nathan Hurley or Jack Barrington, but Kirby hasn't played yet in the finals. He's backed up a few games, but it would be nice to get him in a game or two as the series goes by. So Game 5 will be we'll be back home this Thursday as the Junior Caps start a best of 3 series with the Junior the CBN Stars. So 2-2 the series is as of right now, and we'll see who's able to win in these next few games to come. Alex Crane had a 4-point game in Game 4. He's been an absolute beast this series. I can understand why he led the entire league in goals and points. He's had a really good series so far for the Stars, as well as Andrew Ackerman made 34 saves on 35 shots. he had himself a 971 save percentage. So as I said before, the Junior Caps start a best of 3 series that starts Thursday night. They move into CBN on Friday night at Bay Arena in Bay Roberts. I'll be possibly heading to that game, so we'll get a little more of dissecting on that game in the next game. But if it goes to game set, so basically, if the next episode there may be a champion crowned. Next episode may just be the last. I don't know if it'll be the last episode of Drew Talks Caps, but yeah, so it may be the final one of the year next episode. Now game 7 Thursday night, possibly next Thursday, and what a game it would be. And it would be nice to get a sold out crowd there for that game. I don't think my heart could handle game 7, but all you can ask for. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, you can like this video, you can subscribe if you really liked it. And into next episode, we will discuss how the St. John's Junior Caps were able to do in games 5 and game 6. So we'll see how they were doing in those next few games, and will they push game 7? Were they able to win in 6 games, or were CBN, where the Stars were able to win in 6 games? Only time can tell what happens in these next few days to come, and we'll be here all for it in these next few videos. That's it for today's video, guys, and I'll talk to you all again in the next episode.